Hello and welcome back to Bottom. My name is B, and I'm back with Saku Saku, this time alone again, after yesterday's absolute insanity. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I'll probably keep this one rather short. I might actually just do the cuts, do the scene where they celebrate her birthday in hopes that there's gonna be a thumbnail. And then already stop since I actually have to do a bunch of stuff tomorrow, and I want to be well rested for that, since it's actually rather. It's like taking care of a bunch of the fucking because we had two trees in our garden cut down. And I basically have to take care of the stuff that's around the garden with that. So yeah, I'll keep it short today. Anyways, let's just move on immediately. So the day of the birthday party came.
月島さん、こっちの仕事は終わったぜ。
お疲れ様。じゃああとはその書類を職員室に提出すれば終わりかな。じゃあ私が行ってきます。よろしく、コナミさん。
Putting the documents that were just drawn up, Konami leaves the student council room.
会長がいなくても月島さんがまとめれば案外どうにかなっちまうな。
大したことはしてないわよ。ジンポウ先輩がほとんど仕事を片付けていっちゃったし。
Ignore the notification sounds. Speaking of Jimpo, she went home about 30 minutes ago since she apparently had some private matters to attend to. She left saying, "Sorry everyone," but just like Tsukushima said, it seemed like she had already finished almost all the work by herself.
ミオと浅場くんはどう？
Let's see, was this the last one?
大丈夫。ゆうりちゃん、こっちも終わったよ。それじゃあ、あとはコナミさんが戻ってくれば解散ね。
終わった終わった。
Actually, I actually thought it'd take a bit longer than this. Checking my watch, I see that it isn't even noon yet.
ジンポウ先輩のおかげだね。
Yeah, I guess.
さて、じゃあのんびり待つとすっか。
If you're all done anyway, I'll wait for Konami and lock up the room afterwards. So Tsukushima, you two can go home already.
でも悪いし。ミオはどうするの？私は今日ユウくんたちと遊ぶ約束してるから、このまま残るよ。
Are you just like, come on, already go to my place. Wait for her there. Well, that's how it is.
なら、お言葉に甘えようかな。
だな。じゃ、お先。
Yep, see ya. Nod and suddenly exchange glances with Tsukushima.
それじゃあね、二人とも。お疲れ様。
See ya. Right, I think that went pretty well.
二人きりになっちゃったね。
Sorry for having you stick along with me.
どうせこの後、ユウくんち行くし。
Right, you have a point. Despite the fact that our conversation paused at this moment, there's no actual awkwardness. A calm, comfortable lapse of time is passing. I guess we aren't childhood friends for nothing. Even if we're just silently being next to each other, she really makes my heart feel at ease. As that thought passes my mind, Mio suddenly begins to talk.
こうしてユウくんと二人きりでのんびりするのって久しぶりだね。
How'd you mention it? We always have either Konami or Tsukushima around.
みんなでいるのも楽しいけど、ユウくんと二人でこうしてるのも私は好きだよ。
I see. Seems she feels the same way as I do. By the way, you're going to eat lunch at our place, right?
いいの？
Well, to be precise, it seems always already in full swing with that.
そっか。じゃあお邪魔しようかな。
Sure, I'm positive always going to be happy to.
楽しみだな。
I'm looking forward to seeing what form her smiling face is going to take as soon as we're home.
お待たせしました。って、あれ？兄さんとミオさんの二人だけ？
Opening the door, Konami enters the student council room.
おかえり。
Didn't want to make them stick around until you'd be back for no real reason, so I had them go home ahead of us.
そっか。
By making an eye signal while I said that, it seems I could get across to her that everything went according to plan.
帰る支度するから、ちょっと待ってて。
Yeah. I reply while operating my cell phone.
ゆうくん、メール？
Yeah, I'm informing a way to prepare lunch for you too, as planned.
ああ、そっか。
In truth, what I wrote was, we're about to leave the school now, though.
お待たせ。
Alright, let's be on our way then. It annoys me more than it probably should that she only has like that thing on one side of her hair instead of on both sides like Mio does. Like, it annoys me more than I probably should. Having made a slight detour, we arrive in front of our house. It was longer to get here than expected.
兄さんが寄り道をしようなんて言うから。でも、お散歩も楽しかったよ。
Well, I just felt like it. While saying so, I confirmed the time with a fleeting glance. Alright, just as planned. Well done, Konami, your call.
うん。どうぞ、ミオさん。入ってください。
Mio pushed in the bag by Konami, perplexedly enters the hallway. And then...
お誕生日おめでとうです。お誕生日おめでとうございます。お誕生日？
The moment she enters the living room, the grand reception she receives makes Mio dart her eyes about with a surprised expression. Happy birthday, Mio! It's 2 days early, but, well, this year your birthday falls on a normal school day.
なので、サプライズも兼ねて今日にしてみました。あれ？でも、コエタくんやユリちゃんはさっき。
ごめんな、ミオちゃん。先に帰るのは全部仕込みだったんだわ。
嘘をつくようで気が引けたけど。
All according to cake for two.
そっか、それで。
Judging by her reaction, the surprise was a thorough success. By the way, the initiator of this party is Tsukushima.
実際に企画とか準備してくれたのは浅場くんたちでしょ？
But if you hadn't proposed it, I never would have thought of making a surprise party in the first place.
じゃあ二人ともだね。嬉しいな。
I'm really glad. It looks like she's quite delighted.
浅場ユーマの脳みそごときじゃ思いつかないのは当然よ。
Ah, so you've come as well, huh?
何よその言い方。つうか別にあんたのために来たわけじゃないし、ミオちゃんのためよ。ありがとうね、花ちゃん。いやー、ミオちゃんが喜んでくれるなら朝ごはん抜くくらいわけないわ。
She seriously did that? I asked Tsukushima in a low voice.
今日美味しいものがたくさん出るって思ったみたいで。ごめんなさい。今更だけどすごく恥ずかしくなってきたわ。
Natsuka also put in her best effort into cooking today, so she'll surely be happy to see her eat a lot.
そう言ってくれると助かるわ。
I can understand. If it wasn't her shoes, I'd feel quite embarrassed too.
でも花ちゃん、ゆうくんの家の場所知ってたの？こんな浅バカの家なんて知らなかったから、変態副会長と有利についてきただけよ。
橋のとこで待ち合わせてな。
See, so that's why you aren't wearing your uniform.
どう？私の可憐な私服姿は。
Well, come to think of it, that's the first time I've seen her in her casual wear.
あら、あまりの美しさに言葉もない感じ？
Nah, sorry, it's just no noteworthy thoughts regarding your outfit come to mind.
嘘でもいいから褒めなさいよ。
Seeing how desperate she is about it makes praising her all the more difficult.
そうだわ。ミオ、去年はありがとう。ずっとそのお返しがしたかったの。そうそう。私もあれがあったから、ミオちゃんと仲良くなれたしね。私こそ、ゆりちゃん、花ちゃん、ありがと
Mio sweetly directs a first-class smile towards the both of them.
やっぱりミオちゃんは可愛いわ。
Anako tightly hugs Mio.
ミオったら素敵なお友達がいっぱいいるのね。ミオさん、モテモテです。だってミオちゃんいい子だもんね、ユウマくん。
Yeah, everyone loves Mio.
姉として妹の成長を目の当たりにできて嬉しいわ。ミオちゃんってばお母さんみたい。なんてこと言うんですか、葵先輩。私まだまだ若いですよ。ミオさん若いですか
？Albeit older than me, yeah.
なんかそう言われるとおばちゃんみたいに聞こえるよ、ゆうちゃん。ミユちゃんがおばちゃんだと私どうなっちゃうの？おばあさんですか？そんな。
Oh, do you have to just be direct like that? You're also still in your 20s, so you're pretty young.
本当？じゃあおかえりなさいのハグしていい？
Right now.
ダメ？
In front of everyone. That's obvious. That obviously be sort of, Ah! Being suddenly pushed to the back, I pitch forward, right towards Aoi's direction.
ぎゅー。
I just stands there like... I'll pay you back for this later, Konami. Hey, Aoi. Following moment, my face is buried within Aoi's breast.
さすが兄さん。こんな大勢の前で母との抱擁シーンを見せつけるなんて。
You're the one who pushed me.
皆さん、うちの母と兄が抱き合ってますよ。
Ah! In response to Konami's exclamation, everyone's gaze is turned towards our direction.
こりゃまた。
おそばく。
Listen, this is not what you think it is.
ゆうまくん、ほらほら、もっと、
No, Aoi,
スクープだわ。教師と生徒、いや、禁断の親子愛ね。
Shouting that, she swiftly gets the camera she held in her hand ready and begins to take pictures of us.
ちょっと花、待ちなさい。相変わらず仲良しだね。じゃあ、私たちもしてみる？それとも、ゆうちゃんとしてみる？お姉ちゃん、それは。みゃおさん、ゆうまさんと抱き合いますか？私にはまだ早いし、じゃあ、もうちょっと後ならいいんですね。
Don't be silly. Finally, having managed to escape from Aoi's embrace, I chopped Tina on the head.
どうする？ゆうちゃん。ミオのこと、抱いてみる？ちょっと、お姉ち
I don't want to make her cry, so I'll pass.
ゃん。じゃあ、代わりに私と抱き合おうか。
Yes, definitely. And there you go again, poking fun at me. Mio has always been teasing me like this. Man, I swear she's such a handful.
ゆうまさんは、みゆさんと抱き合いますか？
I won't, so stop thinking about this sort of thing and help with the party preparations instead.
そうでした。お料理出してる途中でした。ああ、そうだったね。もう全部できてるから、あとは運ぶだけなの。
Then I'll help as well.
私も。
No. Mio, would you?
はいはい。ほら、ミオは主役でしょ。こっちにいらっしゃい。
I've always considered Mio's thoughtfulness to be one of her good qualities, but I guess on days like this, the same thoughtfulness can also turn out to be somewhat of a problem. Alright, let's set the table.
それじゃあ、ミオ、誕生日おめでとう。乾杯。
Cheers!
みんな、ありがとう。嬉しいよ。
Just by seeing Mio smile, the party has already paid off for me.
これうめえっすよ、浅場先生。
ほんと？お腹いっぱい食べてね。ちょっとユーリ、 余ったら持って帰るわよ。花、クラスメイトの家でそれはやめてくれる？
With everyone eating the food Aoi prepared with relish, we enjoyed our lunch. Last night we all helped her with the necessary pre-cooking, but in the end she basically prepared all the food on her own. Has to be expected of Aoi. While I'm filled with feelings of gratitude and admiration regarding that, Aoi addresses Mio.
私たちからミオちゃんへの誕生日プレゼント用意したんだ。本当ですか？なんだろう。ティナちゃん、お願い。わかりました。
In accordance with Aoi's request, Tina brings out an object that she can barely carry using both her arms from the kitchen.
お誕生日ケーキ？でっか！さすが葵先輩。凝ってますね。ミオちゃんのために腕によりをかけて作っちゃった。
There we go.
私とティナさんもお手伝いしました。はい、ミャオさんのために頑張りました。葵さん、コナミちゃん、ティナちゃん、ありがとう。
Right, in the end, Tina, Konami, and Aoi went for food as their present.
さすがにそれにはかなわないけど。はい、ミオ。これは私から。すごくかわいいお花だね。ゆうりちゃん、これは？プリザーブドフラワーのインテリアよ。お花が好きだから、こんなのもどうかなって思って。ありがとう、ゆうりちゃん。へえ。ねえねえ、これってどこのお店で買ったの？あ、はい。駅前大通りのお店なんですけど。
おっと、そういった話は後にしてもらおうか。お次は俺からのプレゼントだぜ。
Is there gonna be a fucking book on how to gain weight healthily? So cuts in, takes out something from his pocket and places it on the table.
どうだ、お米券3000円分。
は？お米券？誕生日に？
日本人なら誰でも米を食べるし、絶対に外さないプレゼントだぜ。
それは確かにそうかも。やったね、ミオ。家計が助かっちゃうね。うん、ありがとう、小枝くん。いいお米、買ってみるね。
いや、ミオちゃん。食事は質より量だぜ。
Since Mio doesn't eat that much, let her choose her quality product.
でも3000円分だと、いいお米じゃ5キロも買えないよね。
あ、そうだった。くそ、お米を丸ごと買ってくればよかったか。
Taking that home would have been a chore, so no, I don't think so. Since we're talking about so, I can very well imagine him buying a 10-kilogram bag of rice.
ああ、まったく。これだから男はダメなのよ。私が本当のプレゼントってものを見せてあげるわ。あのうるさい人、すごい自信です。
Noisy girl! Tina, seriously! She couldn't have possibly adopted a more blunt way of calling her.
なあなあ、月島さんのお姉さん、何を持ってきたんだ？
さあ、聞いたんだけど、真似するから教えないって言われて。
She's going to that extent to hide it. That must mean that she has quite some confidence in her present, don't you think?
そうなのかしら。あんたたちは黙って驚けばいいわ。
Claiming that, she takes what is supposed to be a present out from her handbag. Wait, isn't that?
はい、ミオちゃん。私からのプレゼントよ。
これは。
あなた。
In response to the present placed on the table, both Soy and Tsukushima are at a loss for words.
ズバリ、私おすすめの BL 同人誌5冊セットよ。
I see my initial assessment based on the front cover wasn't off.
ありがとう、花ちゃん。大事に読むね。
It was perfectly clear from the very start she should be very delighted about this sort of present. But boy.
何よ、あんたたちのその目。
It's just that we're genuinely baffled at the fact that you straight away went with what we all intentionally avoided.
なんですって。 でも、私とっても嬉しいよ。ほら見なさい。
Well, judging by her expression, she really is happy about it, so I guess there's nothing to complain about.
みゆちゃんは何かあるの？もちろん。みよ、はい、これ。
Next is Miu's present. Fucking shrine charms for marriage and easy childbirth. Easy childbirth?
うちの神社で扱っている安産と良縁祈願のお守りよ。ご利益バッチリなんだから。良縁
She's fucking
祈願。
drooling. Our gaze naturally turned towards Mio.
安産、良縁。
Mio?
はい、そんな、エッチすぎるよ。あれ？変
Yes.
な効果を与えちゃった？
Very weird. Come back to us, Mio.
お姉ちゃん、私にこれはまだ早いよ。
Having regained the sane state of mind, Mio voices a very sensible remark.
早いってことはないと思うけどな。ねえ、ゆうちゃん。
And he just sits there like she's just next to him, like looking over at him. Why are you asking me?
わかってるくせに。もしかしてミャオさんはユーマさんと子作りを？
Of course not.
もう、お姉ちゃん、変なこと言わないでよ。冗談冗談。見よったら慌てちゃって。
Mio grins at Mio, who has turned completely red.
あ、やべ、忘れてた。
帰るの？
帰らねえよ。
What's the deal, so?
いや、それがな、会長からプレゼント預かってるの忘れてたんだわ。
ジンポウ先輩から？
うん、こいつだ。受け取ってくれ。
The thumpy places a yellow something on the table. What the hell's that thing?
見りゃわかるだろ。ぬいぐるみだ。
豚ですか？
It's a fucking duck.
醜いアヒルの子じゃないの？
いや、どうやらひよこ
Check,
らしいぞ。
A chick. I see, I guess that's also one way you see it. With some effort, maybe.
かわいい！ありがとう、小枝くん。
いや、礼は明日にでも会長に言ってやってくれ。俺は持ってきただけだからな。
でも、とっても嬉しいから。
Certainly looks like she's really happy about it, but maybe she's merely pretending out of consideration towards Jinpo. Maybe a birthday present, but you really don't have to act that considered, you know?
気を使ってなんていないよ。
If you really like it, that's okay. Considering Mio's tastes, I believe she might really like this sort of plushie.
ユーマさん、飲み物なくなってしまいました。
Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait, is the juice stocked in the refrigerator?
いっぱい冷えてるから好きなのを選んでね。
So the party merrily went on.
じゃあ、神社もあるし、私も帰るね。ミオはもうちょっとゆっくりしていくといいよ。わかった。
Thanks for the day, Miu.
こちらこそ、呼んでくれてありがとう。ゆうちゃんからのお誘いなら大歓迎だから、また遠慮なく声をかけてね。
Yeah, it goes without saying. The lunch slash party. What? Is already over and everyone has gone home.
みゆちゃん、また来てね。はい、ごちそうさまでした。今度はなお先輩も呼んで、パーッとやりましょうね。
Tired.
それじゃあ、コナミちゃんもティナちゃんも、バイバイ。バイバイみゆさん。お気をつけて。
Miu cheerfully waves goodbye and then leaves our house. Aoi heads towards the kitchen, which has dirty tableware piled up.
お皿はまとめて下げておきます。ありがとう、コナミちゃん。
I'll help as well.
私も。ダメ。ミオちゃんは主役なんだから、ゆっくりしてて。兄さんも、手伝いは私だけで大丈夫だよ。ティナさんと一緒に、ミオさんを接待してあげて。
Let's see, thanks. Alright, but two of them, Mio and I are forcibly made to sit down next to each other. We're close, but it's still a distance that won't trigger her androphobia. In that state, we somehow end up looking at each other.
なんだかお姫様になった気分かも。
If you enjoyed it, then I'm glad we did the party.
ミャオさん、幸せです？すっごく幸せ。ティナちゃんもお祝いしてくれてありがとう。
I guess it was really fun for her. Since Mio displays these kinds of emotions openly, it couldn't be easy to catch that.
そろそろ私も帰るね。
Why don't you relax a bit longer?
でも、境内のお掃除がまだ残ってるし、あと、連休中の帳簿をつけないとなの。
Quite a lot to do, huh?
お姉ちゃんと分担してるから、それほどでもないけどね。
If that's the case, I guess I shouldn't detain you here any longer. Alright, I'll walk you home then.
ゆうくんはゆっくりしてて。
Can you take home all the presents you got by yourself? In a corner of the living room rests a pile of presents she received. Individually, they aren't particularly big or anything, but it doesn't seem possible that she can carry that quantity by herself.
そっか。じゃあ、お願いしてもいい？
Sure, no problem.
私もミャオさんをお送りします。ありがとう。
Stand up and call out to Aoi, who is currently in the kitchen. I'll walk Mio home together with Tina.
もう帰っちゃうの？泊まっていけばいいのに。
Well, I don't think that's a very good idea. We have school tomorrow after all.
それもそっか。残念だな。また明日ね、ミオちゃん。はい。今日はごちそうさまでした。
Seen off by Aoi, who seems a bit reluctant about Mio going home already, we'll leave the house.
このぬいぐるみかわいいよ。
You need to tell me you were serious about that? We engaged in this sort of conversation while looking at the presents she received from Jinpo that I'm currently carrying for her.
私もこのぬいぐるみはなかなかだと思います。
That's so. But yeah, it might actually be better than Kotaro. Oh, yeah, Mio, I still have to give you my present.
プレゼント？
Yeah, I had one prepared, but I completely missed the chance to give it to you. Sorry. I'll take out a package from my pocket and hand it over to her.
ありがとう、ゆうくん。ゆうくんからプレゼントもらっちゃった。
She embosoms the package she just received as if it were something really precious. She shows a smile that is somehow different from the smile she's shown in both the student council room and during today's party. Wonder why. She looks a lot more attractive to me than usual. Mio? Wanting to see more of that smile, I'll unwittingly say her name.
なに？ゆうくん。
Being addressed by me, she makes a puzzled face and stares back at me. The moment I saw that smile of hers, my heart has begun to heavily pound against my chest. In response to a sudden constricting pain in my chest, my breath is taken away.
ゆうくん？どうしたの？
Nothing. An alien enigmatic emotion wells up from the depths of my chest. If I knew it, my hand was moving towards Mio. Gently touch her cheek in a caressing way. It's a soft sensation that makes my heart rate jump up excessively. Mio? This feels weird. This feels really awkward. Because he literally just gave her her gift. They're not romantically involved yet. And he's over here like... Cheek. I wonder how long it has been since I last really touched her. Like now.
ゆうくん。
Mia's face begins to gradually distort. Seeing that expression, I feel a shiver run down my spine. Then she... Slowly but surely, tears begin to well up in her eyes. drops at the corner of her eyes steadily grow in size. Whoops. Fuck. She directly stares at me with tear-stained eyes. Amidst this absolutely surreal situation, I keep staring at Mio in a daze. Thereupon I realize that Mio's body is trembling lightly. These words, the last bit of restraint she could muster, probably snapped. The following moment, large drops of tears begin to roll down her cheeks. Unable to hold it in any longer, Mio begins to cry loudly. Ah! Sorry! Addressed by Tina, I finally come to my senses and quickly remove my hand from Mio's cheek. Mio! The dam broke and the tears that have started to pour out continue to flow without stopping. I'm sorry, Mio! What the hell was wrong with me? I intently stared at my hand where Mio's warmth still lingers, like, what the fuck? I really have absolutely no idea why I suddenly touched her like that. Like, he just looks at his hand like, what have I done? Do I need to chop it off? Even though it was evident it'd end up like this. I'm the one who has to apologize. Yeah, I'm really sorry. As I see Mio desperately trying to stop her tears, a vexing feeling of growing frustration wells up inside of me. Want to wipe away those tears of hers? Ever since I'm aware of the fact that it only served to make her cry again, I'm not allowed to do so. But Tina, sorry to ask you this. But could you wipe her tears with this handkerchief? Although puzzled, she wipes the tears which Mio shed with the handkerchief I took out and gave her. I just stood by, waiting for her tears to stop. After probably around 5 minutes, her tears have now almost stopped. Come to think of it, Tina still doesn't know about it. Mio has androphobia. If a guy touches her, she starts crying like this. If she braces for it, she can endure it up to a certain extent. But if she's touched so abruptly, just like just now... Yeah, in an attempt to better her condition, even if only slightly, we do that kind of rehabilitation every day. However, despite the fact that it has already been quite a while since we started doing it, there is no substantial progress. If anything, shock therapy might be the way here. Just randomly start touching her. That sounds bad. That sounds very bad. I regret wording it like that. That was bad phrasing. God dang it. Fuck. No, it's completely my fault for touching you all of a sudden. I gently say this to Mio, whose tears still haven't fully stopped. To be honest, I really don't get it myself. If I knew it, my hand was naturally moving towards Mio. Hearing Tina's reply, Mio's tear-stained face breaks into a smile. As I gaze at their exchange, I keep pondering about myself. Seriously, what was that all about? I muttered that under my breath in response to an unsettling feeling that could best be described as a misty shroud occupying the depth of my heart. So what, are we not gonna find out what the gift was? Come on, buddy. Is this still the same day? This does not show the actual date in game. Okay. So this late already, huh? Like, oh, the next morning. So it did move on. Okay, I'm just go ahead and save here and end the
セーブ画面
part
か
then.
セーブ
Hope
する
guys
のか
enjoyed this one and see you
セーブ
next
できた
time.
ぞ
Bye bye.